Hey there everyone, I am Thakard and welcome back to more Starfield. So, last time we took out the first. Oh, by the way, I took some pictures. I actually accidentally took some pictures and then they showed up in the loading screen, which I kind of like. So, I guess I'll take more pictures. You know what? I kind of like that. That's a good feature, that it becomes part of the loading screen. That's actually entertaining. Anyways, not important to what I'm discussing, but still interesting nonetheless. Okay, so we finished up with the last thing. We're now doing the Hammer Falls. By the last thing, I mean wiping out the first. And we learned through a really badly VA'd. I know there's a lot of discussion currently right now by VA people really angry with AI doing stuff and taking over their jobs. And they're upset and disappointed. If this is the quality of VA that they're giving, I mean, it felt pretty damn robotic to begin with. You know, that's the quality of voiceovers that they do that we had in that last mission. You know what? Couldn't be any worse. That's sad, but it seems very true. All right, headed back to Polvo, to Hope Town. Oh, that's one of the other ones I took. That was us in midair. That was the one I accidentally took.
Look at us, exploring new biomes, meeting new pets.
This ship is actually really nice in combat too. I did a little bit of exploration in the one system we had been in, and then I also did a little bit of exploration in the system that we live in. And I had to fight off a couple of baddies, and it actually...
I don't want to hear any complaints.
That ship actually, you know, kind of kicks.
I think I found something useful. Not that you... Yes, you're... Why, yes. The other day
Hopefully
I found
it's
a piece of cheese
not a
that was
board
shaped
game.
just like your head. Unfortunately, the cheese went bad, but this gift is almost as good. That was a good talk. It'll be
Bad
hard to
cheese
promise,
or seaweed
but
mini
you
bites.
Always manage.
I mean, bad cheese or seaweed mini bites. That
You ever check out the prices at Trident?
I don't know how much of a difference there is. At least you can scrape the bad cheese off the cheese. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do!
But I'm not sure what you were trying to hit.
That was not the button. I thought I was still in the menu. And I was not still in the menu. Because you know how you go to the map menu and then you hit G and it puts you in the local. So you can see that. Yeah, that didn't happen there. Okay, let's try this again without nading the people. I mean, I'm sure we're supposed to nade them soon. Oh. There isn't a local map? Alright. I guess.
Ron Hope knows his stuff.
I think my ass should be losing some weight now that I'm doing all this running around. Only problem is it still looks like me in real life. Kind of.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Birgit. We set some ambitious quotas. You met every one of them.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled
Snap.
together and we got it done.
Well, let you share the good.
I need to go make some more or get some more healing. You know what? I don't have any healing stuff. I bet you I don't have anything to treat this wound. No, I don't think I do. Unless I use the thing that treats everything. I really don't want to do that. I was getting so many freaking frost burns and everything else because of those stupid planets we were on. Alright. Not gonna worry about it. I'm sure it's not that bad. Blisters. Oh, we don't melee attack, so I don't care.
However you like.
Thanks.
Good to see you again.
You're under arrest.
Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news?
You can drop the act, Hope.
Excuse me? You'd better have a damn good explanation for this.
Paxton, I'm afraid Paxton Hall has implicated you in a conspiracy against the Freestar Collective.
Oh, the same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me.
Hull burned you pretty good. Gave me the slate with your directives to the first.
Seems I put my trust in the wrong man. I suppose that changes things. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Tell me everything. I'm sure you had a good reason. Nope.
I can see you're upset. Allow me to explain. And you'll see that there were very good reasons for what I had to do. The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
Okay.
Mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials.
Not quite sure how.
My mineral
So they basically did alchemy on accident. Awesome.
The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil.
Free manual laborers. Destroy lives to turn a profit. Yes.
Look, I'll level with you. We're falling behind the competition.
Don't care.
The hardworking people of this town depend on me for their livelihoods, and I won't let them down.
He doesn't give a shit about
my
anyone else.
costs means saving their jobs.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job. And more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its...
Can I just put this guy in
rightful-
cuffs already? Jeez. The people your hired muscle killed, what about them?
You're right, of course. Something must be done. I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and take care of any...
I want to put this guy
surviving
against the bulkhead and
family
blow his
members.
brains out.
We'll do this the right way.
The right way is you
I give you my word.
in prison for years.
You're right. Yeah, those families deserve to be compensated for the inconvenience.
If this doesn't give me a chance to put this dude in
Perhaps
chains,
a discount on their next purchase from Hope Tech. With that resolved,
okay, I gotta punch him.
let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor.
I don't need to kill him. Jeez. You're going to turn yourself in on telling the marshal everything. No, I'm not gonna. All right, let's go over how stupid these options are. Are you trying to buy me off? Yes, because he just said I'm going to pay you so you don't. That's literally all right. How about? I mean, that's okay. That's probably an acceptable answer. Except 20,000 credits? Really? That's like 3 weapons, 4 weapons. I get
Let's
more
get
than
on
that.
with it, shall
I get
we?
more than that when I
Time
just
is money.
stroll through one of the outposts that someone's taken over. That's the stupidest thing ever. You're going to turn yourself in, and I'll be telling. So we're gonna let the guy alone. And then we're going to leave the planet, leave the system, go tell the marshal, and we're going to expect this guy's going to turn himself in and not hop a... And I don't understand his position. It's not understandable. This is so stupid. These options are all just the dumbest thing ever.
Of course you do. But first, take a moment to consider the big picture. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer?
Okay. Here we go again. I don't want anyone to suffer. I want justice. Don't try to put this on me, Hope. That's a decent enough one. I'm willing to accept some collateral damage if it means making you pay. Like you made the farmers suffer.
Well, I'm afraid there's no avoiding it. The past can't be changed, but the future is very much in your hands, Deputy. You put me away, and this company will fall apart. You have destroyed far more lives than
They'll still be alive.
I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
Bribes and threats aren't going to work on me. For your employees' sake, I'll keep your secret now. Oh, alright, here we go.
You just threatened a member of the Council of Governors. On my authority, you're stripped of rank, declared an outlaw. Guards! Dispose of this criminal.
I got one! I really got one!
Why is she shooting at me? Seriously, really? She should be helping. Oh, I thought I killed this guy. Ah, cool. Some heal paste. Man, if you had just told me that you had heal paste, I would have let you live. We could have had a deal, man. That's exactly what I needed.
Better for them to run than hide. Then you.
I don't know why that Brigitte, whatever. I mean, she should. The way that they should have done the story is had her been like, okay, I'll take over. I mean, that was the option, right? She takes over, runs the company. You know, awesome. She takes over, runs the company. Nothing happens.
I feel like we're being watched.
But now I have to kill her because, you know, really, 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 really bad story. I mean, most of the story was actually pretty good. Oh no, this isn't her. This is her. This is the bodyguard. Okay, never mind. I'm okay with killing this lady. Oh, hang on. There we go. Maybe that Brigitte. She's still here. Okay, cool. That was the bodyguard. Never mind. Story is going as I thought it would.
He tried to have you killed.
That's what bad guys do.
Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful.
Get buried about the people loyal to him, but nobody else. No, we didn't even care about those people. People can't be. He was a greedy bastard. Put on a friendly face.
No, you're wrong. That's not all he was. He always looked out for us, for his employees.
Then that's... Jeez. And that's how you should remember him? It doesn't justify what he did? Jeez. This is such bad writing. Why is this so bad?
No,
This has been a really
of course
fun
there
set of
was more to
missions.
him than that.
Why does every
He had a
single mission
genuine
end with a
inside,
crappy
care
story?
inside. And now he's... You killed him.
I didn't want to kill him.
Nobody should ever want that.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people. What happens to us now?
Must be a second in command.
That would be Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all. I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
Bethesda, why'd you have to ruin a good story? Why was my option to whack the dude instead of bring him in? You know? It's like, apparently, a pair of handcuffs hasn't been invented in this world. All you had to do was slap a pair of handcuffs on the dude, take out his security. Let's be honest, probably wouldn't have fought to begin with, you know? And it's like, why do you have to make something good turn into shit?
I hope it's worthy of your gaze.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't want it.
Yes.
Oh, I
Always
don't
something
understand.
good on around here.
You know what? I don't even know why I'm walking all the way back to my ship. I can just fly. Freaking has me tilted. It's clicking in the wrong place. You know, we could have just put him in chains, put him on trial, put him in prison. All done, you know? Let the courts deal with it. Oh, well.
I saw an Ashta once. It was stuffed and in a museum, but it was still terrifying.
The best writing in the game was whoever wrote the lines for the adoring fan. That person should have been writing the story for everything else.
If you're looking for a sidearm, I recommend the
And if they are the same person, all I have to say is, what the hell happened? Did you have just like one good day that you were working on him, and then the rest of it you were put in your B game or something like that?
City walls after nightfall.
Careful. Try not to turn it into gold.
You know, we've had several missions that have just been,
Well, hey there.
oof, storylines. I mean, we've had some nice storylines. You know, the way that we got most of the Ranger storyline up until that last mission was actually really good. Actually really liked it, you know?
Better this than being some dust wrangler on Montara. New deputy, huh? Honor to have you.
There might have been one or two things that were like, but
You're back. Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there?
was a head up, but I took care of him.
I take
guess
it
was
that
right
they
on. It
weren't
was
too
their
much
base.
trouble for you, given that you're standing here. Did you find out why the first was taking over farms?
Yes. Ron Hope hired the first to grab the farmland. It was part of Mr. Hope's plan to, not to save his company. That was just a lie.
What? Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
Not anymore.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all?
About enriching the soil to cut costs. The point is he's guilty.
That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please.
Oh, they're glitching out of people
to back up these extraordinary claims.
These are Hope's instructions to Paxton Hall.
All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this?
Hoped he would turn himself in, but he wouldn't go down without a fight.
Sounds like his pride got the best of him. Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Free Star Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil.
I need to go check out more stuff in the United Colonies.
You ain't the marshal.
I'm a Texan,
Not
okay?
yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
So this kind of pulled at my heart.
Piece of business to take care of.
Give me my Ranger
Would you
badge.
please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Free Star Ranger?
Let's do it. Ready since the start.
In that case, I won't hold you back any longer. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you
-1.
to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
Putting bad guys in the ground.
I know you will, Ranger. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Hooray! Hip hip hooray! Yay! It's so sad. It's just like, all right. They're like, yay! Way to go! I understand. They're not. Anyways, dude, when I'm getting an award, and I mean, getting a new badge, it's an award, okay? What I want every single time is to be in a Masasi temple, up at the front with, you know, Princess Leia putting the award over me and all the soldiers behind me, you know, cheering, Chewbacca howling beside me, okay? That's how every word should be given, all right? You know? I'm just saying.
Trying to keep track of the bad guys. It's just a way of showing that.
Congratulations. The promotion's well
Got a
earned.
good heart. Wants to protect people.
Something you need from
What were you looking at?
Got the Ranger's badge, did ya? That's great.
Yes, I did. Now an official Ranger.
Hiya.
I feel for the folk in the stretch. Try and give a credit or two to the low house when I'm able.
Oh, still can't take anything in here. It was worth
I'm
checking.
gonna be the youngest ranger trainee who ever lived.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class joints. Well, except Aggie's.
It's like the story with the little girl there wanting to be a ranger. That was a great story. How she's like sneaking around and like, you know, doing detective work on the down low and no one knows what's going on. It's like that was entertaining. That was funny.
You get in a scrape, best come see me after.
You know?
Saw what you did at Gallup.
There are a lot of really some of the bounty hunter story was really good. the very first one, where it's like the dude, you go and you get the help from the guy, and he turns out being the actual bad guy you're after, and the dude jacks the one ship you come in. It's like, there are a lot of good ones, but man, there have been a couple of stinkers, and it's really disappointing when you get to the end of the storyline and the writers obviously don't have a good way of finishing it, you know? I'm okay with everything, you know, the solution to the problem being I shoot it and they go down in a pool of blood, all right? I'm fine with that, you know? I just got done playing through Doom, all right? That's kind of the whole modus operandi. That being said, how should I put this? When you are trying to kind of write the story to not be that being the end goal, and then when you get to that point, that's the only end goal, it really kind of sucks. All right, let's figure out where we're going next. I did spend a couple more points between episodes. I did another point in spacesuit design and weapon engineering, so I can get some better gear. Ow! And I also switched out my helmet for a different version of the one that we now have a ranger suit. Ooh, hang on. It's nowhere near as good. This was slightly worse on physical because I don't have any of the mods on it, but it has, I found it after last mission while I was looting, and it gives us anti-ballistic, which is minus 15% against physical damage from ranged weapons. So when people shoot at me, I take 15% less damage to my face, which sounds like a good thing. That's actually kind of cool looking helmet. That gives me like Star Trek First Contact vibes. But it would need to be white. So did I get... Oh, you got a ranger suit too? If it actually had like the badges on there, does it have my badge? Oh, it does have a badge on there, doesn't it? Oh, that's kind of cool. That one actually looks really good though, the tracker suit. I don't know, both these looks good. But the Tracker Alliance suits are just... I don't know if Trekker's Alliance was put into the game later, but their gear is just... I mean, it's so much better. It's like, why would you not just go and do Trekker's Alliance stuff right away? It's like, this is the only thing that I'm not using that... So, anyways. I said I was going to try and find something to do. Further into the unknown. That's a neon thing. This is a neon thing. You know what? Let's do a couple of these missions in neon.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, dude. That we hired to do a thing.
Hello there.
I'm going to take a nap before we fly there because whenever you fly to Neon, you don't actually land and start at the platform. You start in the core. So if I want to get my... you know what? Maybe I should... We'll see if we can find or buy some heal stuff at the at Neon. Let's... What? Is this what we got from that mission? Don't we have a regulator? Yeah, we do. That's the one that we have that's silenced, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. It just looks cool. Depleted uranium rounds. Modified calibrated coachman. Laredo arms. All the Laredo gear looks really cool. I really like the Laredo gear. Does this have the Laredo mark on it? Alright, so Head Ranger. I mean, this is the one we got to begin with. I mean, it does more damage. It has 25% less attack speed. You know what? I want to make sure I don't sell those on accident. I probably don't want to sell that either. There's our Deputy badge. Burker. Fan. Where's my other badge? I thought I got a silver badge. Maybe I wear it like all the time. That'd be cool. Let's get this one. It's still a freaking awesome looking gun. I mean, that's why it was Justifier. They're named their common weapons. They look really damn cool. All right, let's get this guy to number 9. And we will go to Neon, which is in the Lie system. Go to the core. Okay.
The way it's shaped reminds me.
You found us something new.
So fine. Here you are. A gift worthy of a true hero.
I wonder if people will actually toilet paper tube.
That was a good talk. It'll be hard to top it, but you always manage.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Dude, I'm a ranger. Don't talk to me like that. All right. Let's go talk to this guy. We won't do like any big time missions because we won't really have time, but we can talk to a couple of these people to at least get started.
No. Hey, wait. You were there when those security assholes nabbed me. Please, have a heart. You need to help me.
I'll hear you out.
Thank you. Oh, God. I gotta admit, I'm freaking out here. I've lost my job. I've lost my creds, and if I don't square things with Yannick Legrand, I'll lose everything else. Everything. Yannick is expecting a package. A really not so legal package. If you deliver it to him, he'll know I'm loyal. Don't worry. Yannick's loaded. He'll take care of you.
Oh no, I don't want to end up in the cell next to you. Good point.
Security won't give you a second look. It'll be fine. So please, just deliver the package. My crate's on block O2 in Ebside. My authentication code is Alpha 3 Kilo 4. Just tell the manager and she'll key you in. The package is there, everything accounted for. Just take that to Yannick and hopefully this damn nightmare will be over.
Well, I said I wasn't going to do any missions, but that seems...
for loading and unloading only.
You're in security. You're not in a docking bay, and you're not at an airport. An airport access, whatever the hell it's called. I need to go find the blue zone. If you guys have never seen the movie Airplane, go watch it, then understand. And if you haven't seen it before, why the hell not?
I have some sleep crates for rent. It's tight, but it's home. You have the proper authorization code, and I'll let you into any place you like. I might even throw in a thank you. You look like the type that might appreciate it.
She hitting on me?
I got it. And authentication is all green. Look for C153. Before you go, I'm going out on a limb here and assuming your account's more flush than my usual clientele. I've got some evicted crates set up to go to the dump. Might be full of weak old Kazambas, or it could have the original Miguel Rafael Bailamos. Only one way to find out.
Are you telling me that we get to play, storage lottery?
Great. Unit C203 is now keyed to you. Best of luck.
This is just like... How do I see what numbers? C203.
Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable.
C203. They're not fracking labeled, as far as I can tell. Oh, there we go. That's C203. What do we got in here? We got Jackal. Coffee mug. Some toilet paper. When they said that these things were small. Wow, okay. There's nothing in here? Like nothing? Whatever. Oh, this is C203? I thought the other one said it was C203. They're both C203? It's not like they're not even adjoining units. All right. Frankie's Grab and Go. I don't think I've been into Frankie's Grab and Go yet.
Hope you're a paying customer.
You're Frankie?
You lost, kiddo? Yeah, well, make it quick. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my
Yes,
husband
yes,
and I
yes.
opened it a while back.
Huh?
These days, if you ain't a regular,
I won't get in trouble for me.
we'll see about that.
What do you have for sale?
Just the usual.
So what is the usual? Guns. We have guns here at this. It looks like a noodle shop that sells guns out the backside. Okay. Fair enough. I'll actually take the 2.7. Got any healing? No. I think I need some tea. There's some tea in the ship. Chasm bass oil for if we want to make interesting stuff. You know what? We could sell some stuff. Let's give her a couple more weapons. I don't know if that's the name of the weapon or if that's a special weapon. The hard target sounds like the name of a weapon. Although, I mean, hard target sounds kind of like a special weapon to me. I mean, that's the like standard version or the upgrade version of that one that we have. And it looks pretty damn good. I might have to keep this one just because. Quantum edged combat knife.
Come again.
Yep. Shining that light in the poor lady's eyes. Doot.
Quit staring.
Bayou Plaza. Going on the bayou. This place gives me like Nar Shaddaa vibes. And I'm okay with that.
That's jumping in from where?
Paradiso. You good? All this time we thought he was just being some...
Yeah? You need something? If you're here for blend, I just had a new batch come in last night.
Mysterious name for a beverage.
No mystery. The name says it all. Look, I don't have time for chit-chat. I've got a lot of business to take care of, so if you don't mind hurrying this along, that'd be great. As soon as word gets out, blend is back in stock. It's going to be a stampede. Oh, yeah, right. You're with Nasher. I see the family resemblance. You're practically twins. I know he got pinched. So if you are some undercover neon security goon here to shake me down, beat it. Yannick's no one's mark. Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Fascinating.
Sure. Gotcha.
So Nasher came through. Might be he's less scrappy than I gave him credit. Who am I kidding? He's a bottom feeder. But when all the good fish get gobbled up by corporations, sickly minnows are all that's left. Take the creds. I am known far and wide for my generosity. Ask anyone.
Where's word you ruin him? Go easy on him.
Yes. He is loyal. Loyalty will be rewarded. You look like talent. Serious talent. And no one knows you. Yes. You are looking at the one and only maker of Yannick's blend. It's potent, It's good. And as a jackhammer of a kick. The kick is the problem. But you
is
may be
the
a
problem.
solution. I'm thinking a new, cleaner, smarter operation. With you working for me.
I have a feeling there's a catch, a big one.
Ah, and smart. I like
This guy's actually well written.
Blend needs Aurora, yes? And Aurora is totally illegal outside of the Astro Lounge. And really, really illegal off-world.
Right.
If the Rangers catch you with Aurora on a ship, oh boy, it's a long time in the clink. And if the great Benjamin Bayou finds out you're selling it on the streets, even bigger trouble. But so far, I have outsmarted them all. And together, we can keep making loads of credits and making a fool of the great man Bayou at the same time.
I had no idea what you were mixed up in. I will
This
ask about
man
this guy.
thinks he owns Neon, the only player on the board. But he is too good to look in the gutters where the real people live. So Yannick can carve out his own kingdom and screw Bayou. Now you do. So I have a proposal, yes? Nesher's worthless to me now. Loyal, yes, but he'll be watched from now on. Useless. And my other employee, Felix Sadler, makes Nesher look like a genius. I think it is time Felix Sadler takes a vacation. Permanent. Off-world.
Do you want me to whack a dude?
He falls into the ocean, I don't care which. But you deal with him. And you become very valuable to Yannick.
Just tell him he doesn't have a job anymore. He's on the outs.
Felix. Felix is a mess. Samples too much of his own wares, understand? He's been getting worse. And the danger to the whole operation.
Okay, now I understand why he wants him whacked.
Goes away.
I'm wondering if this will open up like a... What I would love for it to do is if this would open up like... Going back to other Bethesda titles, you know, is this like the Thieves Guild that you get in Oblivion, you know, where it's like you can be on the other side of the law? I'm not going to do it.
Don't get ahead in life playing it safe. Felix is in a warehouse in Ibside. Consider the job offer open. Think about all those lonely credits that want to meet you, yes? See you around.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's... You know how I said that the developers' writing always leads to one place? A pool of blood with a bad guy in it? Or a good guy in it? Whatever. They don't seem to matter too much to them. That's what I'm saying right there. It's like... You know, I probably could have just... I don't know. Some of the writing has been a little unfortunate. That being said, some of it's been really good. It's like all the writing up to the very end of that Ranger mission was quite nice for all of it. So I enjoyed doing all the Ranger stuff. And I think next time we will pick up with a couple more of the missions here in Neon, and then we will continue on in the future episodes to do more of the Constellation missions. So we're going to be a little mission focused for the next couple of weeks probably, and I will catch you all tomorrow where we'll continue on with our Neon adventures. See you.